Your enemies see in you the potential, the desire to advance, the abilities and potential. And the reality is they're not coming against you physically, No. See, they see in you, be it through a dream or just through their discernment, that you have what it takes to advance. You could be the next leader of this company. You could be the next CEO. And the spirit of jealousy that's upon them is fighting the spirit of potential in you. This is why, as a believer of Jesus Christ, you have to identify the spirit in them. So now you don't go to the boss every minute and complain about them. When you get home, when you get in your private, you come against that spirit of poverty. The spirit of jealousy. Why? Let's go back to the law in 2 Corinthians 4:18. For he says to set not your eyes on the things that are seen. Do not set your eyes on this physical person who is exuding jealousy towards you. He says, no. That's a waste of time. That ain't the real war. He said, instead, set your eyes on the things that you cannot see. What is it that I cannot see? It is the spirit of jealousy on that co-worker that's coming up against the spirit of potential in you. So you must bind that spirit, rebuke that spirit, command that spirit to leave from them as a child of God. Not go behind their back and say, so-and-so jealous of me. I know why they keep bothering me. You on their side. As a spirit being, initially, you must know the rules. You must know the principles. You must know the laws. Because if you don't, you will be like the average Christian, living a cycle of failure in life, even though Jesus Christ is your Savior. But it isn't that Jesus Christ is failing, it is you who refuse to adhere to his rules and his laws and his principles. The law says again, in Ephesians 6:12, we, who's the we he's speaking about? The believers of Jesus Christ. We should know this. We do not wrestle against flesh and blood. We do not wrestle against people. People are never our problem. The people that you've labeled as your problem are being influenced by invisible beings to come after you. You who are getting this knowledge tonight must stop fighting them now that you know better. And you begin to identify the spirit and you wage war on that spirit. And you watch how things will turn around. I've proven it a million times over. I've given those the same advice others. They followed the advice. Weeks, months, whenever I saw them again, Kevin, what you said, it got to work. Got nothing to do with Kevin. Got everything to do with the law. Everything to do with the rules. Go to any business place, your job. There are policies on that job. There are rules to maintain a certain determined end result. If they say there'll be no sexual harassment, if they say there'll be there's a reason for that. They're trying to maintain a specific order. It is only when you go outside of those rules that you will be penalized. And that's what's happening to the believers today. They're being penalized because they're ignorant. And when I use the word ignorant, it's not to demean you. It's to say to you, you're lacking the knowledge of God's laws. And the enemy who understands this, he's just watching you daily, monitoring spirits, because his job, because the only way he can invade your life, he got to get you to break the law. He got to get you to violate the rule. How do we know this? Let's go back to the law. What does the law says in Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15? It says, if you do not listen, obey, observe my laws and my commandments, then shall these curses come upon you. Then shall they overtake you. Then shall you be cursed in the field. Then shall you be cursed on your job. The word if and then mean that there have to be a protocol to give that end result. Meaning that Satan don't have the power to just jump on you. No. You have to work with him, unknowingly, of course. And how does he do this? He gets you to fornicate. He gets you to lie. He gets you to transgress, to commit a sin, to engage in iniquity. These are the ingredients for him to now have the legal right to move into your life.